Welcome to the Delaware Mortgage Rate Weekly Mortgage Market Update for the week of November 17, 2014. Hello, I'm John Thomas with Primary Residential Mortgage, here to give you your update. Well, last week, Delaware mortgage rates did end the week slightly higher than they started. If you take a look at the bond chart on the screen there, you can see mortgage bonds have been trading in a tight range, and you can see the two blue lines there. It's been tracked between those two blue lines. As we touched to try and break out last week, it sold off. Hit the bottom of support on Wednesday, and then you can see Thursday and Friday, the green candles there. We bounced off support, and bonds have moved higher. So with that in mind, we're going to recommend floating your Delaware mortgage rate to start the week, because it looks like bonds have momentum to move higher, and that should move Delaware mortgage interest rates lower. So again, we'll recommend floating your Delaware mortgage rate to start the week. Now, in economic news, last week on Thursday, we saw the release of the weekly initial jobless claims. That came in at 290,000 claims for the week. That's up 12,000 from the previous week. Now, that's the 9th straight week initial jobless claims have been below 300,000. That hasn't happened since 2000, so that's definitely some good news there. And then jobless claims are also 20% lower this year over year than they were last year. So on 11/8/2013, there was 364,167 claims. 11/9/2014, there was only 290,000 claims. It's a drop of 20%. So the initial weekly jobless claims is definitely doing good. But overall, we still have some trouble in the labor market because there's 18.2 million people that still say they cannot find full-time work. That's not great news when the U.S. economy's been in a recovery for the last 5 years. So we need that number to drop to get a strong labor force. We still need to put more people back to work full-time, not just part-time or seasonally. Now, in economic news, other economic news, the price of oil has dropped below $80 a barrel. It touched $76 a barrel. That's driven gasoline prices at the pump much lower. And that helped retail sales for October 2014 rebound back to 0.3% from a negative 0.3 in September. So that was great news on retail sales. That was actually above the 0.2% that was expected. And then we also had another report, consumer sentiment for November 2014 came in at 89.4, which is the highest reading since July 2007. Now remember, consumer sentiment measures how good consumers feel about economy, so they're feeling great, and it's probably because of the drop in the gasoline prices at the pump. Now, in housing news, Fannie Mae updated their selling guide November 10, 2014 to make it easier to approve condo projects. There was about 5 different things they changed, which making it easier to approve condos. There's a video in the link in the blog for that, so definitely check that out. Now, if it's still not approvable, that's what's called an unwarrantable condo. Most banks will not finance unwarrantable condos. Primary Residential Mortgage does have an unwarrantable condo program, so if you want more information on that, give us a call in the office, 302-703-0727. And in other housing news, there was a study on the rental market. Rental rates for October were up 6.2% nationally. That's a huge increase in rental rates. And in high-priced markets, it was up 7.8%. So rental rates are just soaring. So what that means is if you're renting and you're looking to buy, you need to get off the fence. Don't renew that lease. Get off the fence, get under contract, and get a ridiculously low interest rate, because you may even have a payment lower than your rent's going to be if rent keeps soaring. And then in the local news, the next free first-time homebuyer seminar is in Newark, Delaware this Saturday, November 22nd from 10 a.m. to noon at the Christiana Hilton Hotel. And then the next one in Dover is Saturday, December 6th. That's from 10 a.m. to noon as well, and that's at the Dover Holiday Inn. You can register for either one of those events by giving us a call in the office at 302-703-0727, or you can register online, www.delawarehomebuyerSeminar.com. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.